So, as student drone club coordinators at the American International School of Guangzhou, we take pride in our mission to raise awareness about the fun and practical uses of drone technology, including the flying, photography, repair, and racing.
The AISG Drone Club began around 3 years ago as a student startup. Back then, we weren't really aware of the potential these mechanical marvels had. We simply viewed them as fun toys.
As we slowly grew over the years to the 50 middle school and high school members the club has today, we have seen how this tech has slowly but surely integrated itself within our lives and the lives of the people around us. Several of us have developed passions about drones, recognizing the amazing potential within these machines, and we've been able to reach out to others using the tech for innovations that seem like science fiction.
We'll delve into these examples in a moment. But due to the flexibility and availability of drone technology, as well as the magnitude at which it has been implemented in dozens of industries, and the many research and job opportunities it offers proficient individuals, the AISG Drone Club community
believes that
drone literacy is becoming, if not already, a 21st century literacy.
All right, now that we got the cheesy stuff out of the way. So one of the main reasons we believe that drone literacy is something that students should start learning in general, especially around schools, is because of all the job opportunities that are open to them and they're becoming open. If we take a look at the humanitarian fields of work specifically, many companies are starting to invest in large quantities of drone-savvy people. And as educators, it is your jobs, the people who educate, to increase the supply, thus making market equilibrium. And that is how I made every economics teacher in the audience today very happy. But I digress. Companies like medical care corporations and emergency response teams have started to invest hundreds of dollars into hiring these people left and right all over the world. One of the most interesting examples of something that came out of this was dubbed Project Hero. Made in 2017, as you can see up there, it's a car with a drone on it. Underwhelming, I know. But it's pretty interesting because the drone on top actually sends live aerial data to emergency response teams and medical care organizations in the area if such a need arised, meaning that that could save someone's life. In testing, the car actually improved the response times of teams and increased the survivability chance of every passenger in the car. This instance of the technology being adapted for the humanitarian needs of these companies show the job openings that can and will be available because these companies will require people to build and improve on already original concepts as this one. However, in the medical field, drones don't necessarily have to be tools for just helping people. They can also help improve already made skills.
Doctors are now flying drones to warm up their fingers and reflexes before delicate operations. One such example is a laparoscopy doctor from the United States who flies for around 20 to 30 minutes before most of his operations to warm up. And the skills that are needed to pilot a drone, such as spatial awareness and hand-eye coordination, correspond to the skills that are needed to perform that type of surgery. And furthermore, it has been shown that the intricacies of piloting a drone develop these skills over time. While all this may seem hard to acquire for many at the very beginning, piloting a drone may be as simple as driving a car in the near future.
Although most drones are actually too small for passengers, the tech has aided the transportation industry in other ways, specifically in airports where drones can monitor the airspace of the airport and also provide vital checks on the plane in hard-to-see places, aka the top. But what is interesting is those very few examples of drones that can actually carry people. So let me tell you all a story real quick, and let me put my note cards away. 2 years ago, when our drone club started to rev up speed and get more members, my dad invited me to a private tour of a company called eHang. Do any of you know eHang by the off of your head? Raise your hands. Anybody know eHang? No? They're stationed in Guangzhou, and what my dad told me, and what made me go, was that the company specifically engineered drones that could be considered straight out of science fiction. And being the massive nerd I am, I went along, of course. And I met a man by the name of Derek Xiong. He's a University of Duke graduate. He's the co-founder of the organization, and he's a pretty all-right guy. He showed us the corporation itself, but he showed us the company's first ever drone cab. You can see it up there. That's me. That's my dad, also named Carlos, by the way. I'm junior. And that's the drone cab. That's the 184. It is a quadcopter with 8 propellers. They're about here. They're fully made out of carbon fiber, and it can carry people for approximately 23 minutes. Very impressive, I know. But all things considered, imagine what this can actually become. Think about what happened when cars were first invented and how there are infrastructures just built on transporting people alone through these machines. Imagine what drones could cause. Mechanics, engineers, designers, and specialists could all flock to the machine and create an entirely new infrastructure just on these types of machines alone. While this is all amazing, drones haven't reached their full potential yet. I'm sure most of you came in on cars and buses, unless you're one of your lucky ones came in the helicopter that saw it this morning. It was incredible. But in today's economy, this tech is used for more practical applications like monitoring and recording important data.
Now, in windmill farms around the world, drones are being used to inspect turbines instead of humans. So where it was once dangerous for humans to be up there and do the job, drones can now do it with ease. Here's an example. One of the largest industrial manufacturing conglomerates in Germany, Siemens, just partnered up with a US-based aerial inspection specialist to perform inspections on their offshore and onshore windmills. And with this, they're creating a process which is repeatable, effective, and fast, generating high-quality field data at a press of a button. Well, many other industries have also noticed that drones can solve some of their most pressing issues, in particular, the agriculture industry.
Nowadays, agricultural drones are kind of old. They've been around for about 5 or so years, and most of them are what we would consider sprayer drones or crop duster drones. Basically, take a crop duster plane, make it small, and 4 propellers, there you go. What this does is this actually reduces the production cost for a lot of farmers because, well, if I had the choice between maintaining an airplane and a drone, I'd pick the drone. But it also is easier and more effective than hiring a field of workers and specifically spraying a lot of deadly chemicals in the vicinity of people. What the drones do is they specifically are marked out a parameter, preferably your field, not your house, but you know. Then they will follow a pre-generated path by the system that is already implemented in the drone technology, and it will follow that path, spraying mostly evenly. The technology is still developing. An interview with Peng Bing, the CEO of Sheng, it's a farming company that specifically specializes in mechanical agriculture and automatic agriculture, reveals that he believes that this is the direction that all agriculture will be going through in the future. And it makes sense because why do it with people when you can do it with robots? And you know, talking about that, what happens to these products after they leave farms, after they're packed up and shipped away, before they get to your Walmart or wherever we have here? The answer? More drones. It's always more drones.
Some of the top Fortune 500 companies right now, such as Target, Walmart, and Amazon, have invested millions in research and development of a system where drones can effectively and cheaply deliver packages, as well as manage warehouses for them. Well, there are still many challenges that face this branch of the industry, such as government regulations and public safety, as well as technological limitations. Drones have already taken their first big step where they have been officially implemented as warehouse keepers in multiple Walmart fulfillment centers, as well as the Amazon Prime project, where Amazon plans on having drones deliver packages in less than 30 minutes. Drones are an intelligent and versatile solution to many of the challenges that commerce firms face today.
So in 2017, the first iPhone was created, and look where it is now. Every single one of you has a smartphone in your pocket. Let's not lie. We've all bought them. We've all been guilty of that. And it's created so many new jobs, and it's built an entire infrastructure, and it's created entirely new fields of study, electronics engineering, very, very small work. And how long has it done this? The first iPhone was in 2007, so it's almost about 12 years now, and it's become a worldwide phenomenon. No, I'm bad at math? Okay. No. But it's become a worldwide phenomenon almost everywhere. And we believe that drones are becoming this new worldwide phenomenon. They're so adaptable, they're so affordable, and the overwhelming support that is going into them is undoubtedly going to sustain the industry.
In a 2016 report by Goldman Sachs, the projected annual income of the drone industry is $100 billion by 2020. This shows that companies, firms are eager to get drones in the air and to have drones implemented into society more so than they already are today. And Carlos and I, we stand here today not only as Drone Club coordinators, but also as pilots and enthusiasts ourselves. And we can say with the utmost confidence that drones have a bright future. And
Drone literacy will undoubtedly be a useful skill to master for the future.